last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and this property is deemed sold, I'll absolutely take note later of this beyond that point. If you're successful here today, all that will require from you is a little 10% deposit of the full purchase price, and the settlement time, you pick the time frame that suits you best, but the sellers have been reasonably flexible here today, anywhere within the vicinity of 30 through to 60 days, unless prior arrangements were made with you beforehand. In an instance where you're bidding against vendor bids, you have two options. Do not bid against the vendor bid, which means that you'll decrease your chances of being successful here today, as we'll get to negotiate with multiple parties afterwards. On the positive flip side, however, is that if you do bid against the highest vendor bid, you earn yourself the exclusive right to negotiate with sellers, and statistically speaking, you'll increase your chances of being successful here today. Behind us, ladies and gentlemen, a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, single carport unit, but actually you can probably fit about 3 cars down here. It's only 400 metres away from Box Hill Central, Box Hill train station. Everything that you need is at your doorstep, ladies and gentlemen, and obviously we're in the highly coveted Box Hill High School zone as well, so everything that you need, trams, buses, restaurants, hospital. Live in this location, you'll never need to drive a car again. And with the market rising at the moment, clearance rates around 90% throughout Melbourne, probably around 100% in Box Hill, now is the perfect time to buy with interest rates at a record low. And look around town, prices are still low compared to Sydney. I believe there's great value if you pick up this property here today. Buyers, the ball's in your court. Who would like to get the auction started with an opening bid, opening offer? It's always a traditional 1-minute silence before the opening bid here. As I said before, ladies and gentlemen, interest rates at a record low. I was looking at my news feed. The broker just sent out a message yesterday. 1.89% for a 1-year fixed rate mortgage from Westpac. 1.89%. The money is pretty much free, which is why there's so many buyers on the marketplace today, which you can see for yourself at this auction. I just came back from another open for inspection in Box Hill. First open for inspection, over 20 groups of buyers coming through for a first open home. So you can see there's plenty of buyers, not much stock on the marketplace here today. Now's the perfect time to buy before the prices go even higher. Wouldn't it have been good to buy a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? But here we are now, 2021, ladies and gentlemen. With the property market predicted to rise another 10, 16, 20% in the next 2 years. Read the newspapers, ladies and gentlemen, that's what they all say. How about you, Phil? What do you say? Maybe next week?
Not this one.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe next week. Alright, we've got another one. I won't be in this location. 400 metres from Box Hill Central, ladies and gentlemen. Bus stops, tram services, at your doorstep. What do you say, Vivian? Here's your chance to bid, purchase, move in to Unit 2, number 11 Brougham Street in Box Hill. If you miss out on the opportunity here today, back onto the market, ladies and gentlemen. Another 20 groups will come through on Monday. We won't just be competing with the crowd here today. Recently sold original condition unit in Barclay Street, Unit 2, number 40 Barclay Street in Box Hill, much further away from Box Hill Central, not in the residential growth zone area. We sold that for $740,000. Here we're quoting $660,000 to $725,000. I'm in your hands, you tell me what's fair market value. Look at how quiet it is here, ladies and gentlemen.
650.
650. Oh, welcome to the bidding here. 650, fairly bid and offered. That's $650,000 from Vivian here, opening bidder, staying next to Jip. That's $650,000. That's $650,000, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say? Fair market value here now. Still in the great buying range. That's $650,000. In the residential growth zone 1 area, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just tell you a story. We sold number, I think it was number 35 Brougham Street. 4 units on the block. Condition much worse than this. We sold 4 units together for $3.3 million. That's over $800,000 per unit. So if you're looking to buy as an investment, family home, maybe one day you can sell as a collective with everyone here on the block. It's going to be worth much more. Add the driveway space into the land. Residential growth zone 1, you can build up to 3 levels, ladies and gentlemen. Not many places in Melbourne will give you that opportunity, but in the heart of Box Hill, the second CBD of Melbourne, that's the potential opportunity that you have today. The owners that we sold for were very, very happy. Who would have known that one day when they sold together, that was a couple of years ago as well, over $800,000 for a 2-bedroom unit. Here we are now, $650,000. Unit 2, number 11 Brougham Street, stone throw away from everything that you need. All the best restaurants in Melbourne, grocery stores, whatever you need. That's $650,000. Here we go now, ladies and gentlemen. First call at $650,000. Second call at $650,000, triple O. Third and final call at $650,000. All done, all finished, all silent. Do I have your permission to sell? All the other bidders here today at $650,000.
55?
10, we're going to take minimum 10 now. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day. We're going to get there anyway. 60 back against you, man. What do you say now? 660. That's $660,000 on the right-hand side back against you. 670 to get you back in front, or you can throw out a knockout bid if you want. That's $660,000 on my right-hand side now. Chipping away in tens at the moment. 670 back against you. 70 on my left. 70 on my left back against you, Jim. What do you say now? 80 to get you back in front. That's $670,000 on my left-hand side now, Jim, back against you. That's $670,000. What do you say? Anything on my left? Haven't heard anything from this side today. A little bit quiet here today. That's $670,000. Don't be shy. That's not how you buy prime real estate in Box Hill. That's $670,000. You're going to knock out your competition here today. That's $670,000. Here we go now, ladies and gentlemen. First call at $670,000. Second call at $670,000. Third and final call at $670,000. No late bids, no late offers. Once the property has been knocked down, it will be deemed sold at $670,000, ladies and gentlemen. $670,000, and get you back in front, sir. Lucky number 8, what do you say? 6-8. The two luckiest numbers in Chinese culture at $670,000 here. Standing next to Wenyu here at 670. 670. What do you say? The longer you hesitate, the more the price is going to go up. Wouldn't it have been good if you bought a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago? Look at the prices now, going up every day. At $670,000, haven't you, David? Add another property to your portfolio in Brougham Street. He will explain to you how good this street is. At $670,000, ladies and gentlemen. That's $670,000. First call at $670,000. Second call at $670,000. Third and final call at we're going up in tens. We're going to get there anyway, sir. Alright, passing it. Alright, sorry, sir. At $670,000. At $670,000. At $670,000, ladies and gentlemen. Back against you, Brainy. What do you say now?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Love to take your 5, but not right now, sir.
Let's take a break.
We're going to take a quick break and seek further instructions from our vendors. Ladies and gentlemen, I've soft photo instructions for our vendors today. They're looking to sell here today. We're at $670,000. Two-man horse race here. No further bidding here today. We're going to officially pass the property into the highest bidder, and they have exclusive rights to negotiate with the sellers. We'll show them the vendor's reserve price, and they'll have the first right to see that and match the vendor's reserve price, and you will see a sold sticker by the end of the day today. That's Unit 2, number 11, Brougham Street, ladies and gentlemen. That's $670,000. Vendors are motivated, committed to sell here today. That's $670,000, ladies and gentlemen. Family of 2 here is holding the bid. Looks like they're holding the keys to Unit 2, number 11, Brougham Street in Central Box Hill, ladies and gentlemen. We're not here to test the market, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to sell. 10,680. I told you we'll get there in the end. That's $680,000 back against you. Underbidders on my left and right. That's $680,000 on my left hand side. Welcome to the bidding here, ma'am. That's $680. That's $680,000 back against you too. What do you say? $690 to get you back in front of the race. That's $680,000 here standing next to me on the left. $690. 90 back against you, Granny. What do you say? $690. That's $690,000 back against you. $690 as well. I haven't forgotten about you as well. That's $690. That's $690,000 on my left. $690 back against you, standing next to Ben. That's $690,000 and $690 on my left. That's $690,000 on my left hand side now. $690. $700 get you back in front. $700, what do you say, ma'am? It's rounded up to $700. Much easier to deal with round figures here now. That's $690 on my right. $700 gets you back in front. Interest rates at a record low, 0.15% is the cash rate from the Reserve Bank of Australia. Can't go much lower than that. Perfect time to buy property, ladies and gentlemen. That's $690,000. As I said before, we will be selling here today. You'll most likely see a sold sticker by the end of the day. That's $690,000. $700 to get you back in front now. First call at $690,000. Second call at $690,000. Third, final call. That's $690,000. All done. Finish. All silent. That's $690,000. No late bids, no late offers, no regrets, ladies and gentlemen. All that I ask for you is to give it your best. Don't walk away with any regrets. This location, this type of property doesn't come much often.
How about 5? We'll do 5.
We'll go 10, sir. Okay. Okay. Please. Yeah, but we won't be passing it to you. That's an unfortunate situation here today. I would love to pass it into you, but you have to come up with the best bid here today. At $690,000. At $690,000. As I said before, the highest bidder here with exclusive rights to negotiate with the sellers. If you come up after the auction with a better bid than the person that's gone in first, you will miss out on the property at Unit 2, number 11, Brougham Street. That's the beauty and benefit of being the highest bidder here today. That's $690,000, ladies and gentlemen. What are you saying now? We're all waiting on you, ma'am. You let us know. You in or you out now? The kitchen's all done up for you. We've got a fully paved, covered backyard as well. Perfect for entertaining. 2 bedrooms, massive living area. Turn that into a 1st bedroom if you want. Grace, what do you say? Maybe you want to bid here today? You've been to multiple open for inspections of different homes as well in the area. $690,000, great value buying. You're still in the great value zone. Plenty of buyers still left here today. That's $690,000. So I know we're still in the great value zone. That's $690,000. Don't hesitate, ladies and gentlemen. You can't buy a pro property like this with your hands in your pocket, in the harder box still. $695, got there in the end, $695, back against you, ma'am, $695. That's $695,000 on my right hand side. Extend the same courtesy to anyone in the crowd here. That's $695,000 on my right. That's $695, 700, got there in the end as well. 700 back against you, sir, what do you say now? 700. That's $700,000 back against you, granny, as well. That's 700. 700. 700. 700, all out. Thank you for your participation. That's $700,000. That's 700. That's 700 back against you, Ben. What do you say now? 700. That's 705, 705, 705 back against you. 705. 705.
710.
10 back against you. 710. 710 on my left.
We're going to sell it.
We're going to start here today, ladies and gentlemen, at 710. At 710, what do you say? Back against you. At 710. 15 to get you back in front. We will be selling here today, whether it's going to be passed in or at auction. There's no difference to me. At $710,000 on my left. At 710 back against you, 715 to get you back in front. At 710. At 710 on my left hand side now, ladies and gentlemen. Highest bidder here now at 710. At 710 back against you, sir. There's a two-man horse race, either you or them. Don't go home today without buying prime real estate in box here. That's $710,000 on my left. That's 710. That's $710,000. Look at how popular the property is. During the auction, people still want to inspect. That's $710,000. That's 710. That's 710, man. You inspect, if you put in a bid here today, that's 710. That's $710,000. Holding the bid here now. Holding the keys, that's 710. First call at 710. Second call, that's 710. Third and final call, that's $710,000. We're all done, all finished, all silent. That's $710,000. $710, ladies. 15 back against you. 20 to get you back in front. 20. 15 on my 20 back against you. 20 on my left. 20 on my left back against you. Ben. That's 720. That's 720 now. 720 on my left. That's 720. That's $720,000 on my left hand side back against you. Underbidders on my right. 720. 720. Haven't forgotten about you as well. Coming in third place at the moment. I hate to see you lose here today. That's 720. That's 720. Move in straight away, ladies and gentlemen. No tenants. Already renovated for you. Everything has been done. Turnkey property, as they call it.
What a mum.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the market and selling at $720,000. Value of two is holding bid. At 720 on the market, selling for no better being here today. At 720, what do you say, sir? Get back in front. There will be no pass in today. At 720. At $720,000. 25 back against you, sir. 25. 725. 725 on the market, selling for no better being here today. 725.
730.
30 back against you, sir. 730. 730 on my left. $730,000. Family of two here, 730. That's $730,000. Back against you, sir. 35 back against you. 35. All it takes is 2. 35. 735. You sure? Sure? Can I tempt you back in maybe 2.5? 1,000, up to you. Look, one bid here today, you could walk away with Unit 2, number 11, Brougham Street in Box Hill. $735,000, still great value here. As I said before, units sell in excess of $800,000 if they sell as a collective. At $735,000 here on my right. You've been with me since the beginning. Usually the opening bidder here today, at most auctions the opening bidder usually buys the property. I hate to see you miss out here today. That's $735,000. Anything, I'll take a 1 to get you back in front. What's $1,000 with interest rates this low? The money is pretty much free. One last thing, give it your best. Don't live with regrets, ladies and gentlemen. If you miss out on this property, you're going to be back to the law, open for inspections, more heartbreak at auctions, dealing with more real estate agents like Jim and myself pushing you at auction where you can buy and move in straight away today. That's $735,000 on my right hand side now. Don't hesitate, you're going to miss out forever. You'll be kicking yourself for the next 5-10 years. This location, this price, in Box Hill, you'll never find again. That's $735,000. No late bids, no late offers, ladies and gentlemen. That's $735,000. First call at $735,000. Second call at $735,000. Third and final call at $735,000. All done, all finished, all silent. Once the property has been knocked down, it'll be deemed sold. No late bids, no late offers. That's $735,000, ladies and gentlemen. $1,000 tempts you back in. Jim may be able to give you a loan as well. Or Ben has deep pockets. That's $735,000. Plenty of properties in Box Hill, Mr. Ben. That's $735,000. Well, the final 3 more times, ladies and gentlemen. First call at $735,000. Second call at $735,000. Third and final call at $735,000. An extra $5,000 increment here today. There's extra $5 a week in interest payments with interest rates this low. And what's $5 a week between friends? At $735,000 on behalf of the team at Buxton in Box Hill. Jim, Granny and I have been the selling agents for this property, and we look forward to talking to you after the auction. We're at $735,000. This property is selling. This property is selling. This property is sold. Congratulations.